Whoa. Whoa. Oop, sorry, I thought I muted that. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing today? We're back for more Corpse Party Blood Drive. Let's get right into the game. Chapter 4. Blood Drive, Chapter 4. Pillars of the Six Demons. Okay. Aiko! I've been wandering around, exhausted out of my mind, aimlessly searching every corner of the building for Aiko. Eventually, I wound up in the custodian's closet. It was no use. Aiko was long gone. I was all alone. I'd been in here long enough that I began to worry about the phone battery dying. I didn't want to shut it off completely, but I at least felt it prudent to turn off the screen. What now? If the book isn't here, then what the hell did I get so worked up about? I should have never come. My voice was breaking. I'd more or less given up by this point. My newly darkened phone screen suddenly lit up again. As a call came through, it was Mizoto. Yo, full of regrets again, I take it? You're pretty pathetic, you know. Well, that didn't take long. I went from relieved to infuriated in a single heartbeat. What the hell's with you? Are you watching me or something? You know exactly how I was feeling last time you called too. How do you know my moods? Don't know, just my sixth sense, I guess. And why don't you pick up when I called you? Well, that's an easy one, because you're a pain in the ass. So, how's everything going? I sighed a little on the inside. It was becoming clearer and clearer that this was just Mizuto's way. I tried my best to ignore his abuse and simply answer his question. It's not here. Huh? The Book of Shadows. It's not here. Confirmed by the psychic intelligence girl. That photo was created by someone in the school as a ruse to bring people here from the outside world. It's a fake. You serious? I'm out of options. There are no more leads to follow for resurrecting my friends. So Shinozaki, you turned out to be... Some Shinozaki you turned out to be. Does the bloodline suddenly turn to piss with each generation or something? You can't even get your hand on one Book of Shadows? I'm no longer embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed by you. You said we'd be here too, didn't you? So you're a liar. Oh man, that's rich. Nothing I told you was a lie, but if the skin isn't here, that's definitely a miscalculation on my part. The skin? Listen, this dimension represents the Nirvana that the Book of Shadows created, right? So somewhere in here you'll find the Nirvana's core. I didn't tell you about this? What does it have to do with anything? If I can't find the book, I can't resurrect my friends. If I can't resurrect my friends, then there's no point of me being here. So what are you going to do about that? This girl trying to kill me who's acting an awful lot like Sachiko, and I can't take much more of this. Hey, you might want to listen to someone who's giving you crucial information, okay? Since the Book of Shadows created the Nirvana's core is made up of its contents. Huh? Find the core somewhere in this dimension, and it's pretty much the same thing as finding the Book of Shadows, meaning you might be able to cast soul retrieval magic or whatever. So you can still bring everyone back? Yeah, even without the skin, there's still all the internal organs. If the spell's there, you should be able to cast it from the contents alone. My cheeks were on fire. It felt as though all the blood in my body had been pushed up into my head. I have arrived. Hi, Social. How are you? Welcome in. We just started, like 6 minutes ago. You haven't missed anything other than Mizoto, the guy in the hood, verbally abusing Ayumi, but what's new, right? Yay. You got bigger problems right now. There's a situation here and you created it, and now you have to take responsibility. Huh? What kind of situation? Something happened at Makina Shirazaki's apartment, right? That girl you came in contact with. The reason she's here now is because you brought something you shouldn't have from Makina's home. You mean the Ever After Stones? No, some part of a human body. Hair, bones, nails. Those 2 baby teeth I'd found, the ones that were stuck in my hand. Amy probably deserved it, to be honest. Yeah, pretty much. I figured they must have had some kind of meeting, so I wrapped them in a tissue and stuck them in my pocket, and I'd forgotten all about them until that very moment. Teeth, huh? Yeah, baby teeth. I do have them with me right now. The girl you encountered isn't Sachiko. The Martupas were researching this, but apparently there was another girl in Yoshi's womb alongside Sachiko, known as a vanishing twin. What? She died inside her mother, basically melted and got absorbed by her younger sister. So you can kind of think of her as Sachiko's unborn older twin. This is almost too much to process. Never in my wildest dream would I have imagined something so bizarre. Goddamn. I think I heard her saying Sachi. Could that be her name? Sachi, huh? Good a name as any. That's what we'll call her then. Sachi. You can think of her as a petty spirit from her own world. Nothing more than a mischievous poltergeist at worst, though. Unfortunately, you brought her teeth to Heavenly Host, so now she's managed to give herself a physical form and awaken here. And in doing so, she's basically absorbed the entirety of the Nirvana's power, and has gone completely berserk. She doesn't have any higher intelligence functions like Sachiko, though, which means you can't reason with her. She's pretty much pure evil. What's with this lore? Yeah, out of nowhere, Sachiko just has a twin. Like, okay. I'll roll with it. Too much going on. Worse still, her powers are so strong that the spiritual chaos she's creating is spreading into the real world too, causing all kinds of shit to go down. Probably an unconscious grudge on her part for never having the chance to be born. Imagine having the chance to be born. Fucking cringe. Like being born? Fucking weird. Imagine. But how did I awaken her? How is that even possible? Why would teeth from a child who was never born even exist? Obviously something happened at Makina Shinozaki's apartment that we may never know what. Not worth worrying about now either. We need to focus on what to do about Sachi. Her power of absorption is enormous, and it's causing the Nirvana to shrink, and that's causing a dimensional wall that separates this world from ours to start to break down. The wall between the 2 worlds? What happens if it falls? Pretty much what you'd expect. It'd be the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Huh? If Sachi gets out into the real world, the ensuing chaos would be immense. People would go insane, start to kill each other or themselves. Death would pretty much rule the day. And those who moved on to the ever after would all suddenly wake up. The earth would be taken over by vengeful spirits, leaving very little room for flesh and blood stragglers. How does one respond to a claim like that, especially when the elephant in the room is that this was all my fault? I'd literally be responsible for the end of civilization. Look what you fucking did, Ayumi. Look what you fucking did. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. I was completely speechless, in shock most likely. All I could do was breathe heavily. My heartbeat was pounding my ear so loudly that I felt like some part of me was about to snap. I had to say something to keep Mizuto on the line. No, that can't be true. How does it feel, huh? What do you... But it feels pretty weird knowing that your actions are gonna bring the end of the world. Seriously, what the hell is your problem? Why would you say that? You're such an ass. I had no idea this could happen. You had no idea? Please. Oh, my stomach. I couldn't take any more Mizuto's crap. All I could do was scream at him over the phone and hope it hurt his ears or something. If you're so frustrated with yourself that you're that close to snapping, don't. There might still be a light at the end of the tunnel. It didn't even faze him. He just kept on talking with that same cocky tone in his voice. The only person who can stop the world from ending is, again, you. Huh? It was just one sound. Huh? But I could barely get it out. I had almost no voice at this point. I was just a mess of tears and confusion. Listen up, okay? You have a new objective. In order to stop Sachi, you have to get this Nirvana moving, and for that to happen, you'll need some real divine providence on your side. Divine providence? You seen any pillars since you got here? Pillars? What kind? There was that black object I saw from the window, but I didn't know if that was what he meant. The Nirvana was built out of a bunch of Sephiroth and a bunch of pillars, okay? The pillars are made up of spiritual matter, and honestly, I'm not going to be able to explain it so you'll understand. So just know that they're called the Pillars of the Six Demons. They should each be located somewhere in the school. And even though they're called pillars, they can really be any shape or size. Pillars of the Six Demons? Just keep listening. The pillars of the six demons that exist here in Heavenly Host represent the north, northeast, east, northwest, southeast, southwest, and south directions. You need to release the seal on each of them to complete the hexagram within the school, and you're the only one who can do it since you're a Shinozaki. I'm the only one, but why? Because you're a Shinozaki, and this Nirvana was brought into existence by the Shinozaki bloodline. So it's all the Shinozaki's fault, as stated. Yoshi Shinozaki's actions created this mess, so only I could clean it. I considered the responsibility that had just been laid upon me, and unconsciously gripped the hem of my skirt. The power sealed in each pillar is fairly weak though, but before you ask, so what do I do? That's why you're releasing all six, to gather all that energy into one area. When the hexagram is formed around the core, all that power will crystallize and combine. Then no matter how strong the Sachi is, you should be able to send her back to hell. Why do you know all of this, and why should I believe any of it? Can you show me any proof that any of this is true? I'd rather not, but fine. I told you when we got here. I'm Yagora, which means I'm descended from a bunch of shitty spiritual mediums, specifically. I'm the son of a Shinto priest. That better be water you're drinking. Yes, it actually is. It's Propel Fitness Water, Strawberry Kiwi. Period. Delicious. My knowledge of the Nirvana and the Hell, for that matter, was all beat into me before I even knew how to walk. Yagora? I do recognize the name. Sis talked about them once or twice. Well, we're kind of up there with the Shinozaki family, which is how I got to know your sister. Oh yeah, you said you were her protege, right? Yeah. Anything more than that? Huh? The fuck are you implying? Don't go making shit up in your head. I swear, if you weren't her sister, I wouldn't even bother with a lost cause like you. Now listen, first thing you gotta do is defeat that spirit. Even if you do manage to find the Nirvana's core, there's not much point in bringing your friends back to a dying world. So your goals here are simple. Protect the world by hurling Sachi back to hell where she belongs, and find the core so you can resurrect your buddies. Think you can handle that? Sure, I mean, maybe I can? I felt like a boat drifting out on the ocean, allowing itself to be carried wherever the wind may take it, whether I wanted to go that way or not. Even with the best plan of attack laid out in front of me in no uncertain terms, I found it difficult to be certain about anything. It was like my willpower had already died. Where are you? I was staring at the odd cube Mizuto had given me before we jumped here, eyes swollen with tears. Yeah, I'm trying to find you too, but I think we're in different spaces. That's what I was afraid of. Even if I succeeded, how could I get back? Was this basically a suicide mission for me? I didn't want to do any of this. All I wanted to do at that moment was break down and cry. Don't worry though, I'll come and save you. Once we meet up, if everything's taken care of, we can go home together using the Ever After Stones. So take care, okay? Can I really believe that? Yeah, the gem I gave you will react to the pillars of the 6 demons, so keep an eye on it, and you should be able to figure out when you're getting near one. Anyway, good luck. Wait, by gem, do you mean... Click, the conversation was over. This? I stared a little more skeptically at the so-called Argus cube in my hands. Did he know all of this was going to happen before we even came here? Damn it, why does he have to be so cold? Hello? There's a face burned into the screen. Ugh. Okay. Bodies are still in there. Something seems to have moved inside the cabinet. Yeah, my pussy. There's something lying on the ground next to the heater. Mattress obtained. Move! Yes, may I help you? That's my name, don't wear it out. It sounded like it was coming from the second floor. Could it be Aiko? There's a ghostly presence near the spirit board. Oh. Okay. Something wriggling inside the cabinet. Hinata High Class 27 Kuzuo Sagawa. Bled out after straw was tapped directly into heart. Yummy slurp. Looks like we gotta check every fucking room again. Opening cabinet drawer frees a cloud of mold that's been trapped in there for who knows how long. Great. Can't open that. Ooh, let's go. Bandage. Talisman. God damn it. Door is boarded up so tightly that will probably never be open again. Huh? Wait, what else did it say? Even with the proper tools, getting those boards out would be nearly impossible. Okay. Door to the gym is locked. Okay. I don't like that I have to be ready to run at like any moment. Fucking sucks. Okay, can't get anywhere here. Yes, another talisman. Thing over here. Nope. Hello? Okay. Can't get past chair. Cool. I almost walked directly into glass. Cool. Locker room is boarded shut. With the right tool, it should be no problem getting in there. It's not going to work. Okay, I need like a hammer or something. That goes up. Number you have dialed is no longer in service, or the carrier is presently outside of the service area. Please try again later. Not gonna get through, huh? Damn it. Oh. Yeah, bitch. Piece of what? Piece of burned skin stuck out to the side of the heater. Nice. Hello? Please. Flying insects are gathered in droves around the blood and vomit that stains the sink. Looks like there's all sorts of medicine inside, but the door is sealed shut. Many have clearly tried, however, the glass is covered in handprints. There's something inside the cabinet. Bandage, pog. Appears to be incantations written on the shelves. There's a notebook here with the word diary written on it. No, give me. Read it. The journal lists daily records of Sachiko's growth and development, all represented with an abnormally high level of detail. Flipping through the pages, there's one that immediately catches my attention. During a standard school physical, a strange shadow showed up in the x-ray taken of Sachiko's body. We had no idea what it was, and Sachiko was terrified, but it had to be removed, and that required surgery. It turned out to be Sachi's teeth, and when you're a little girl with teeth stuck inside your body, people treat you like some kind of devil. It took quite a toll on both of us. Damn, the teeth. Girl, who are you trying to call? Oh, thank God. What is it? You make any progress? I finally got through. What's wrong? You lonely? I want you to tell me a little about my sister. Okay, but stop moving. I'll talk while you walk. But don't stop moving. I'll talk while you walk. That was an overcompensation answer, as if I ever heard one. He wanted to talk about Hinui just as much as I wanted him to. Just as much as I wanted him to. And I'm more than happy to play along. That's fine. She was too kind for her own good. Yeah, she was, but that's the only thing I loved about her. My grandfather was the last surviving member of the Yagora Society, a family of Shinto priests with spiritual powers. He was the inheritor of the entire order. After the old man my parents died, I was left all alone. The ones who took me in were the WI, the Wicca Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits. They're a pretty big organization with branches throughout the whole world. It was there that Henry taught me about nature worship and the animism. I gained more knowledge than I knew what to do with, and learned all the possibilities this world has to offer. And Ayumi, though I am absolutely certain it's your fault Sachi's gotten as strong as she has, another way to look at it is you're actually saving lives here. What? If Sachi were left as she was, she'd have remained in the real world as an impure spirit, hidden away in the shadows, continuing to kill people in all kinds of fucked up ways forever. The only way to stop her would have ultimately been to do what you're doing right now. To my ears deceive me, was this an act of consideration by Mizoto? Was he actually being kind to me for once? For the first time since I got here, I actually felt a little hopeful. There was a faint glow within me now, brightening up the darkness around me ever so slightly. Okay. So don't let your sister down now. I won't.
Excellent.
Little shit. Her body's no longer present. There's nothing inside the cabinet. I must have walked right the fuck into that. My eyes met with the many human eyes contained in the cabinet. I could feel a definite will behind their stares. The face staring back at you looks somehow unfamiliar. I thought there was something there. Minoda, Agricultural Class 2-5, Noya Hatano. Likely bled out or suffered internal trauma due to innumerable sewing pins stabbed into the body. Resembles porcupine. Imagine becoming a fucking porcupine. Blood spattered all over the cabinet from the legs all the way up to the topmost point. A single jar in the cabinet filled to the brim with formaldehyde containing numerous human eyeballs. Let me out. Gotta go all the way around. Okay, when we were here, we walked and talked. Don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Oh, 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 oh. Move. Slut. Oh, move, ho. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm so tired. Girl, we're getting chased by two spirits. You cannot fall asleep right now. I leaned against the wall and closed my eyes, and the first thing I saw was Kishinuma's face. Kishinuma. Oh, what he did when he realized I was gone. Shinozaki, don't go! Shinozaki! He was so desperate to keep me from coming back to the Swallow place. The image of him reaching out to me, begging me not to go, was burned into my unconscious mind. I hope he's not hurt. It'll be alright, you know. If anything happens, don't hesitate to call me, okay? I'm here for you. And I don't want you blindly rushing into dangerous situations like you did yesterday. I may not be able to offer much, but I'm confident I can at least protect you from harm. Can you really, though? I wasn't mad at him. He tried his best, but this whole situation was just unreal. I don't think he really knew what he was saying when he claimed it'll be alright. Okay. Kishinuma? Shinozaki, thank God. I was beginning to worry my luck had run out, and I'd never see you again. No, why? Did you actually come here for me? I could barely contain the joy and relief I felt at having Kishinuma by my side once more. I tried to express as concern, but I couldn't really fake it very well. Why'd they got that fanfic height difference? True, you're right. Damn it, yeah, I've been searching like mad for you this whole time. I was so happy to see him. I couldn't hold back my tears. They poured down my cheeks in streams. Never would I have ever expected myself to regard Kishinuma as a shining beacon of hope in this dark, gloomy place. You're such a dumbass. Always caution to the wind, no regard for consequences. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting to be insulted right off the bat. It kind of shocked me. I just leaped right in without taking even a moment to look around first. The hell are you, a cat? Well, you're the one who threw the stones out the damn window. I wasn't about to take the sitting down. If he was going to fire at me, I was going to fire right back. I'm not a dumbass. No, you're worse than a dumbass. The other guy was kinder to me than you, Kishinuma. The one in the parka? Yeah. Hey, Shinozaki? What do you think would happen if you died? Died here, I mean, like Shinohara and Suzumoto. If your existence were erased from the world. Can you even imagine how sad that would be? His voice was cracking, and his lips were trembling. He wasn't asking about how my death would affect me, he was asking about how it would affect him. My eyes widened and glazed over, and yet again, as I realized what he meant and why he was saying this. I'm sorry. But listen, okay, in order to... Okay. This is not the time to be chased by 3 fucking spirits. Crappy's here, you need to run, Shinozaki. I'd love to stay in chat, but I need to take care of this. Go, get the hell out of here. What? Huh? Just go, damn it. Damn it, how strong is this thing? What the hell are you doing? Go! But... I don't want to see any more friends die, okay? If that perfect guy is being good to you, then that's great. I don't care if I'm the one to protect you. As long as you're safe. Now go already and don't die. I didn't feel like I had time to argue or even think about my decision. All I could do was a suggested run, and yet, that's enough. Hey, I don't want to see you die either, you know, and I resent being made to feel the same way you do. Shinozaki. I too roar to introduce my presence, as you should. Shit, he's coming. Alright, you win. We run together. Come on now, Shinozaki. Oh. Shit, he's still after us? Kishinuma, downstairs, quickly. Damn, he's really persistent. Kishinuma, there, we can hide in that cabinet. Got it. Looks like we lost him. Hmm? Thank you. Same to you, thanks. Okay, we're not going that way. Can't believe the anatomical model is still up to its old tricks, even after losing its master. That was a close one. Oh, Shinozaki, do you have those stones? No, Mizuto has them. We got separated as soon as we arrived. Kishinuma looked stunned by this news. Not that I could blame him. Seriously? He put his palm to his forehead and scratched his hair for a moment, clearly considering his options. Actually, Kishinuma, how were you able to get here? We had the only pair of the Ever After stones, didn't we? Oh yeah, that's kind of a long story, but the gist of it is that Aiko girl had another pair of them squirreled away. Aiko? I'm burning! That's how you got here? Not exactly. There was another girl who stole the stone from Aiko at the exact moment she teleported, and I kind of forced myself here along with her. But when I came to, I was alone. So that other girl is here in Heavenly Host then. Yeah, most likely. Those stones were the real deal. So if I'm here, then she's gonna be here too. I think her name was Magari? Magari. I kind of rather not run into her again. She seems like she's bad for our health, though. I guess that doesn't really matter, huh? She's got the stone, so without her we may not have any way of getting back home. Our options are either find that Mizuto guy, or like, sneak up on Magari and take her down, I guess? So what's the deal on your end? Well, first of all, I really have to find Aiko, but then also... I brought him up to speed in everything that had happened since my arrival in Heavenly Host, and he filled me in on his encounter with Magari and the events leading up to it. Most notably, however, I explained my mission to him in as much detail as I could. I told him everything I knew about the Pillars of the Six Demons and about Sachi. The hell? Sachi? Sachiko had an older sister? And she may actually be more dangerous than the Sachiko we knew, since this one can't even be reasoned with. Damn, that's bad. I'm beat. Yoshiki, man, where did you go? Poloni Academy was a bust. His workplace was a bust. He wasn't at home. And I can't even get through to Shinozaki's phone at all. Where are those two? What's happening to them? As I walked past the convenience store, my eyes were instantly drawn to a couple of bold-faced headlines prominently displayed in the window. Another bizarre death and the ghost right beside you. And these were sports rags. What the hell is going on in the world right now? As I turned the final darkened corner to my home, I found another mystery waiting for me. Obvious bodyguards in black suits stationed at each corner of the house. What's going on? Ah, I recognize that one. He's the same guy who brought me my lunch on the school roof, I think. I'm home. Well, welcome back. Huh? Miss Kuon? This was too weird. But before I had time to process the situation, my sister chimed in as well. Welcome home, big brother. Oh, fucking Yuka. Miss Kuon is a really kind teacher, huh?
Yuka?
This is the first time in the whole game so far we've interacted with Yuka. It took 4 chapters, but here we are. Not the teacher, what the fuck? What are you doing in my house? Yuka's now standing right up against Miss Kuon, clasping onto her arm. Welcome home, Satoshi. Miss Kuon really is a wonderful, kind teacher, isn't she? Mom! She got the sister seduced. She seduced my fucking mom. Again, before I had time to really process anything, my mom appeared from behind the two, a cheerful grin on her face and a spoon dangling from her mouth. Welcome home, Satoshi. She's got my girlfriend seduced. My mom, my sister, and Naomi were all gathered tightly around Miss Kuon, as if she were their leader and they were her squadron. This was all just too surreal. Miss Kuon, what's going on? Well, rather than have Nakashima stay with me the whole time, I thought maybe it would be beneficial for her to visit, since you all seem to get along with her so well. I don't mind, come on, here. Yay! Well, I'm actually happy to see Naomi happy for once in all these games. I turn around to an image of Naomi looking the happiest I've seen her in months, with Yuka sitting on her lap triumphantly. I see what you mean. Now dinner's ready, so go wash your hands. We're having curry tonight. It made sense, but I still wasn't entirely satisfied with Miss Kuon's explanation. I didn't dislike her, far from it, but it genuinely bothered me to see my mom and my sister just give in to this stranger they'd only just met. And a few minutes later at the dinner table, things only got more awkward. Alright, Satoshi, say, a bitch. Miss Kuon's cheeks swelled up like a chipmunk's, and she was inappropriately close to me. This was officially well past the point of being too weird. We were in uncharted territory. Huh? Food needs to be chewed 100 times, you know. The saliva from the chewing helps break it down, soothing the throat and even the vocal cords. So I pre-chewed this for you. So I what? What did I read? At least he's aware it's weird. What? Maya, I don't know how long, brother, I don't know how long you've been here. I don't know what this is. Pre-chewed. Pre-chewed. Please. I really hope this is a fucking dream sequence, cause like a baby bird. Cause I don't like this. Cause each of the original oh god, hi Miss both Maya and Miss are walking in on the oh yes, I pre-chewed your food for you, please. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. In the game. But okay, so what y'all just walked into, I don't even know yet. This is the first time I'm reading this. Cause you know, all the other kids are disappearing. Lamau, all the other kids are disappearing, going back to Heavenly Host, right? To go save their friends or whatever. And Mochida and Nakashima are the only two that haven't gone back to the other dimension yet. So, and I'm guessing Miss Kuon, since, you know, she knows all about spirits and is spiritually in tune, like Aiko, like her sister, is trying to protect Mochida because she's in love with him. Even though he is in high school and not 18, he's like 16. They're like, what, juniors or sophomores at this point? And she's 24 years old. That is a whole woman. Me, I'm sick. How about I watch Moonstong stream while I chug Dayquil to raise my spirits? You knew what game I was playing. This isn't my fault. I usually, as you know, I usually don't go on to other games until I'm done with the current game I'm playing. And I'm still not done with the Quartz Party series. Let me pre-chew your food, my underage lover. Maya, please. Oh, I'm crying. Oh my god. I'm actually so glad not many people from Leisha's community have, you know, joined my stream yet. Because I would cry if they just came on here and saw me reading this shit. I'm gonna get exposed in the Discord real quick. But, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. This series has been really weird, and it has all the classic, like, really weird anime tropes. Incest, pedophilia, kidnapping, stuff going on with underage kids. Clips, please. I don't know what's going on, but it has had everyone boo this cat. Yeah, I deserve it. Like, in the first game, and in the second game, all of the original people who died for a reason, you know, right? So, fucking, his first teacher was a pedophile. She fucking liked him too much because she said that he reminded her of her old high school crush. And then the fucking one guy was a this used to be a wholesome murder game. Used to be. It never was. And then Morishige was a fucking necrophiliac. And then fucking... Okay, maybe some pee stuff. Maybe, just a little pee stuff. And then his sister was, you know, incestuous. And then the other person that died was literally a sexual harasser. So they all kind of died for good reason. Yet Ayumi is like, let me bring those people back to life and just cause more fucking problems. Fuck Ayumi. Fuck the whole Shinozaki family line. This is their fault. Oh yeah, a bunch of shit with piss. What is going on? Please tell me what is going on. Oh, I need to drink this water. I'm getting dehydrated from all this fucking weird shit going on. Like, I get it. No, I don't get it. But as an avid anime watcher and enjoyer for several years now, there is really weird shit that is normalized with an anime. And then real people watch that shit, and they're just like, this is 1000% normal. And I'm like, no. If you have critical thinking skills, and, you know, have common sense, and are a full-grown adult, none of this is normal. It's just weird anime tropes that have been seen since forever, but literally became really strong in the 90s for whatever reason, and then just continued to get worse. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to know. I just work here. So I pre-chewed this for you. Now say, I'll pass. I think you should swallow that yourself. Also, you're a little close. I stuck my palm out in the universal stop in the game gesture as politely as I could and refused her generous offer. Are you sure? Alright, I'm a fast chewer. I think I'm reading smut at this point. I'm literally just reading porn on Twitch. I'm gonna get banned. But, you know, I did my research before I played these games on stream. There's categories for these games on Twitch, so they're allowed. I looked through the band's game list as well. This is not one of them. The Corpse Party series is somehow safe. Are you sure? Alright. I'm a fast chewer, you know. So I simply thought I'd make more sense to give you a bite and save you the hassle. Mother birds and their chicks do it all the time. You are not my mom. No, I can chew on my own, thanks. I'm human after all. And in what world does that make more sense? As you wish. Here's an unchewed dish for you then. Please do enjoy. Hesitantly, still reeling from what I was almost fed a moment ago, I took a bite of Ms. Kwanso mid curry. I will say it's so good. After dinner, Naomi returned to Miss Kwan and her faculty house, giving me a chance to finally feel like I was actually home. But, quietude was still very much out of the question. Quietude? Whatever. Y'all know whose stream you're in. I can't read. Yuka, oh dear, did you have another accident in the bathroom? We all know Yuka's been piss girl since day one. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, I'll clean it up.
どうしたゆうか
Is everything okay, Yuka? She just wet herself again, only a little bit though this time. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, even the doctors at the hospital were stumped after all. I just hope the medicine they prescribed has some effect. Cause she's a little piss baby. No doctor could fucking help that. Hold on, I'm muting myself for a minute so I can blow my nose. Okay, better. And y'all, this is only fucking chapter 4. It's gonna get much more fucked up from here. Because there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7 more full chapters. And then I'm pretty sure there's 8 more bonus chapters. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All encompassing, to be honest. Like, we are far from over. And then there's Corpse Party 2.
天神症から
Let's go! Because, you know, Corpse Party 1 had to encompass, you know, Blood Covered, Book of Shadows, Sweet Sachiko's Hysteric Birthday Bash, and Blood Drive. And now the second series has finally come out in, like, what, 2018? And then there's another Corpse Party 2 game encompassing the whole second chapter, again, coming out this year or next year. This series will never end. But finally, once I'm done with this game, and then Corpse Party 2, we're going on to something better. We'll do something wholesome for once. Every one of us who made it back from Heavenly Host experienced some sort of physical change. Guess it's all just a side effect of going through that hell. I will not lie, this art is good though. That night, I gazed up at the moon from my window while checking in with Naomi over the phone. Is everything okay over there, Naomi? I guess Miss Kuhn's house is really big and she's sweet, but... Yeah, Miss Yui, I miss her too. Uh-huh. Naomi's voice sounded distant for a moment and a little nasally. It was obvious she was getting kind of choked up, and she wasn't the only one. I missed all of our departed friends, but at the same time I also felt kind of guilty about it, now that we'd spent some time with Miss Kuhn. Other people had taken the place of Miss Yui, Shinohara, Suzumoto, and Morishige, and in this world, those people are as real as can be, living their own lives. The more time we spend here, the harder it is to rationalize that the world we knew before is the correct timeline. What gives us the... Wow. I can't speak. What gives us the right to decide which world, which set of lives is more proper? So Satoshi, what about Kishinuma and the class rep? Wish I knew. I looked it all over, but Yoshiki was nowhere to be found. I tried calling Shinozaki too, but no luck. The call wouldn't even go through. Man. Tomorrow morning, first thing, I'll head over to Yoshiki's place again. Okay, I'll stop by the class rep's house before school. Sounds good, thanks. Anyway, it's getting late. You should get some sleep. Yeah, you're right. Good night. After hanging up, I continued to stare at the moon. It's like I was transfixed. I know, I look great, don't I? Oh, you're talking about the actual moon. Well, fuck you. And for a split second, I could have sworn it turned jet black, just as I might appear. Wow. I'm really getting choked up after all that piss. No, that sounds like I drank it. That sounds weird. Never mind. And for a split second, I could have sworn it turned jet black, as it might appear during a lunar eclipse. I rubbed my eyes and took another look, but it was fine now. The shadow cast over it that I thought I'd seen was nowhere to be found. Ready to go? We shouldn't stay here much longer. We're not fucking going that way. Let me save after that horrible ordeal. I can switch between characters, right? Yeah. So hungry, so hungry. I'm afraid I don't have any food on me. Do I not have the fucking... Ah, I must have eaten it. Fuck. I had a strawberry bun on me. I must have eaten it. I don't remember eating it, though. Okay, I still can't get over there. Wait, do I have a loose board? No. Trophies displayed. Displayed have all been vandalized with curses and hexes. Door looks like it could burst at any moment. And black liquid is spilling out from through every crack. Opening it now seems like an extremely bad idea. Okay, let's go the other way then. Motherfucker. Not this time, bitch. Fucking. Get away from me. Are you fucking... I'm gonna fucking die. Move, bitch! Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Oh my god. Do not find me, you dumb slut. The fuck does blue mean? Ugh. I'm gonna take this moment to get up and get a drink. Clear? Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Just getting up and getting a drink. Okay, I have it. Oh my god. Why is my chair so loud? Oh my god. We have watermelon propel this time. Ice cold. Hello? No, you'll live. Are you fucking joking? Someone, give me a talisman. Anyone. No, no. I'm fucked. No. Great. A talisman would be very appreciated. Thank God that these save points heal me. Hello? Okay, you're hungry, I have no food. Gotta reset my avatar again. Jumping all over the place. There we go. Oh, my heart, man. No, I was already in here. So I mean to have bandages again? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, no, the only way to go would be that way, but I'm checking all these places again to see if I can find a talisman. Because I am not getting chased this entire chapter, please. I didn't even have any darkening. Or maybe I did. Who knows? Who cares? That's all boarded up. Why did that scare me? I didn't even see that. Scrape marks on the ground indicate that this entire cubby stand has been moved. Someone was most likely slammed into it, suggesting there may have been a struggle here. Minoda Agricultural Class 1-1 Takeshi Tsuchida starved due to immobility after dislocation of limbs. Bitch! Go yourself. The entrance is unlocked, surprisingly, but best left unused for the moment. Move! This is not the time to be tired. stupid bitch. Nope. No. And fuck you. There's gotta be a fucking way to turn those off. Because I am not doing this. Nope. Guess I'm fucked. I'm gonna look at the tutorial then, because I've got no idea where the fuck I'm even going. And I have no time to be chased by that thing the entire time. Okay. Okay, main building, second floor. Yo, I've got no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's try this first. Second floor, 1A. Where am I right now? Okay. Science lab. Three A. 2A. Countless strands of human hair. To a... wait, there's something in there. Nope. Doors affixed to the wall. Got rid of the wire. Save. Are you 1A? 1A. Horrible things written on the blackboard. Large quantities of long black hair stuck into the cabinet. In the very back, there seems to be a small bony object as well. Matches an alcohol lab. The hair immediately catches fire and burns up in one giant, rather foul-smelling fireball. Bird corpse obtained. Okay. Let me look at that thing again. Okay. 2A. Because, y'all, if I did not look at a tutorial, we'd be here all day. And no one's got time for that. The doors affixed to the wall. Okay. Back down and around. Where? He's not here, but where? It's Cheapers! Thank you. Cheapers and I used to eat this together every day. Please, take this as a sign of my gratitude. Strawberry milk bun obtained. Pog. Something not quite right about the cabinet. Cabinet's frozen in place. Made it look like something was moving behind the cabinet. What items do I have? Okay. I guess I ate the other strawberry milk bun I had before. But now we have another one to give to you. Come to think of it, I do have a strawberry milk bun with me. Give the milk bun. Thank you, no, I don't have to search for food. The spirit left something behind. Music room key obtained. The The hell's the music room? I already did that. Music room key. Take the stairs to go back to the second hallway. Shit, this chapter's nowhere near done. Still got a pretty hefty way to go. Second floor hallway. First door you see on the right. Okay. I've got no time. If it's fit. I just. Why is there tentacles? Anyway, as I was trying to say, I've got no time for phantoms to spawn. Whoever thought it was a good idea to add chase mechanics to this fucking game. I just want to talk. Okay, head south, so down. Look at me knowing my directions. Okay, first door. No. No. Girl, you said head south. This is a window. Hello? Can't see. Are you... Okay. Hinata High Class 27 Sho Mizuno drowned after being suspended upside down into a bucket of piss. Oh, give me this. Can I not take the loose board? Whatever. Where am I going? Hell no. You said... Okay. But I think I already got everything in here. Okay, talisman. To the east staircase. Okay. Wait, what does that say? Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to do some lifting here if we want to get over to the other building. There. I'm trying not to heavily rely off the tutorial, but still. Or walkthrough. Alright, we can go through now. Oh. Saving. This is only chapter 4. You know, sometimes we regret decisions in life. I've been liking these games, but holy shit are they long. Look at Kishinuma. One of the pillars of the 6 demons is here. It has to be. How do you know that? It's like the stone I got from Mizoto is reacting to something. Yeah, it's really coming down. When I came here before, I was attacked by the ghost of that Sachi girl, and Aiko's body burst into flames. Holy crap, you serious? That's messed up. Can a person survive something like that? Stop, don't even say that. Sorry. There are an unsettling large number of human tongues lying scattered all around the sculpture, and they're still moving. Hello? Minoda Agricultural Class 1-2 Yuichiro Hirata fell out window while running from the Black Shadow. Hello. That's not a pillar, it's a statue of a wolf. There's something in its mouth. What the hell are you? My finger's just barely touching some kind of rock. Why would you just stick your hand in there? That thing could easily be a trap that'll lop it right off. Come on, don't be an idiot. Leave it alone. Ah. Shinozaki, get out of there. The hole goes even deeper. Give me just a second. Huh? I reached as far in as I could go. My whole left arm was now inside the statue. Oh! Kishin was clearly feeling very uneasy about this, but he had every right to, especially given what he'd just seen from the statue that I'd completely missed. Let her keep digging. No, it can't be Shinozaki! Shinozaki! I should've... I knew that wasn't gonna be a good thing. Yeah, let me just keep digging in the animal's mouth. Everything will be fine. Did I get your name tag? Yes. God, I feel like a fucking idiot. But you know, you gotta get some wrong ends to get the right end, you know? Kira's skipping past this dialogue. Come on. Come here. Open your mouth. That's not a pillar, it's a statue of a wolf. What? Ah, I pressed the fucking wrong button. So I'm using a PlayStation controller. You know, I have X, circle, triangle, square, and then every game that fucking exists has to use, of course, an Xbox controller. I don't fucking like Xbox. I've never had an Xbox, so everything else uses Y, A, B, and X, right? Okay, so Y is triangle, A is X. So when I get there, I gotta press X. Sorry to make y'all wait, because I'm fucking stupid.
肖像は
Okay, press X this time.
おいな
石みたい。
バカ野郎篠崎
口の奥の。
おい
Hey,
おいって
hey!
何よ。ちょっ
What?
と
Just
待
give me a
篠
second.
崎腕を
Should I
抜
get
け
your arm out of there now? The thing's moving. Huh?
バカ野郎
You dumbass? What? Stop! I don't want this.
何言ってんだバカ
What the hell are you saying? Your
お
arm
前腕
was a
食い
split
ちぎられ
second
る
away
ところ
from
だ
being bitten off. What? I looked back at the statue, and sure enough, the wolf's mouth was was now firmly closed, its eyes glaring menacingly at me.
ごめん。
I'm sorry. God damn, well, at least you still got your arm, huh? What's that in your hand? Huh?
結晶。
A
こ
crystal.
の柱の結晶
It's the
だ。
crystal from this pillar. Yeah, that's about what it looks like. We stared at the pillar's crystal for some time, studying it. For us, it represented a rare success in the school where abject failure was the norm.
ほら。
See, I told you there was something in there. You just got lucky.
だって。
Oh, come on. It doesn't matter, you're safe, that's what's important. Justice obtained. Because I managed to get the crystal with my arm intact, the danger I barely escaped didn't feel quite as real. I could only regard this as a victory and was reveling in it. Kishinuma was still sour for a bit, but he quickly warmed up to the situation and let out a small laugh. Or maybe the night air had just gotten to him. Wonder what this key is to. There's something written on it. Pool pump room. Pump room key obtained. Took your crystal, bitch. Oh, damn it, we got drenched out there. Hey, look, Kishinuma, there's a towel.
埃まみれなんじゃねえ
It's
か
covered in dust, though, isn't it? Man has never shaken out a
意
towel.
外と綺麗みたいよ。
No, it's surprisingly clean. Here, you can have the first wipe. Huh? What's wrong?
何よ。拭
After
い
you
た
dry
ら次
yourself
貸
off,
して
give
よ
it to me. My hair's a mop right now. Oh, okay, sure.
篠崎を吹けって言われて
Why do you think she wanted me to wipe her down with it? What the hell's wrong with me? Music room key. Let's go. I almost ran right into that. Mage's Guild grunt, Yasuhiko Norma P. Most likely succumb to the fatigue. Last words were, "I'll work till I die." Portraits above the blackboard will have creepy glowing eyes. The hell did we need the music room for? Is there a reason we have to be in here? Pump room, Pog. The piano's being consumed by the wall. Yeah. In the last chapter, it fucking flung itself at me. Side of the piano is encrusted with copious amounts of human blood and flesh. It must have struck someone with amazing force and speed. Sorted human organs stuffed in the cabinet. Okay, I have one talisman. The charm is reacting to something. Tentacles, there's no way in. It's not gonna do a thing here. Okay, I gotta get something to get rid of these. How do I go about opening this door? I don't. Get fucked. Now I have no talisman. Nope. How the fuck did it see me? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro. Bro. Okay, so don't go in that room or that spirit's gonna fuck me. Cool. Guess I can't use you yet. Open. The locker door is being held shut with an axe. Probably a reason this locker is sealed up. Best not to tempt fate. Let's tempt fate. I'll save, and then we'll get fucked. Wonder if that fish thing is still in there. Mr. Fish Lips. bitch. Where's my talisman? Visible ends of each tentacle are sliced off completely, and what's left of them immediately withdraws into the room, freeing the door to open.
なんだこの狂った部屋は。
What the hell is going on in
魔
here?
術的なものか
Some
し
kind
ら
of black magic, maybe? It gives me the creeps, whatever it is. There's an enormous jet black tree sprouting from the middle of the classroom.
なんだりゃ。
Damn, there sure wasn't something like that in here last time around.
以前の天
This
神小
isn't the
学
same
校
heavenly
概念
host
自体が違
it
う
was
と認
last time
識すべき
around.
よ
We can't rely on what we know from before.
歌詞なん
But
つう
this
か
isn't like any pillar I've ever seen. It's a tree.
うわっくそ
Damn it, don't scare me like that. That's the only empty one. Oh, I go in the tree. At the base of the tree, among all the split roots, there was a wooden plate displaying words written in what looked more like red paint than blood. Someone has come. Someone is here. They're here. Here, here, here. So what do we do with them? When will we take our next trophy? I hope soon. And how shall we kill them this time? Living humans, I hate them so. Lifeblood is detestable. Oh, how I hate them all. I must snuff them out. The murmuring of vengeful spirits could be heard all around us. And mixed in with them was a dull tone that resonated through my body like a ringing in my ears.
なんなんだよこれ
What the hell? This doesn't feel right. Kishinuma must have heard it too, based on his reaction. All the color had drained from his face. Like a record player, a needle skipping, the faint, unpleasant tone continued to repeat over and over, echoing within us. I felt like if I stayed any longer than I had to, my head would burst. I was hyperventilating. Hey, where are we? This is a classroom, right? All we can be sure of is that this isn't the world we know. Both of us were trembling, and even Kishinuma's breathing has become erratic. The trepidation that rocked both of us down to our cores was something that couldn't ever truly be described. If you haven't felt it, and I pray you haven't, you'd never understand. Part of it, most of it probably, was due to the fact that we were literally standing in a place that operated on its own logic. Nothing we'd ever learned or experienced applied. I focused my attention back onto the wooden plate by the roots. There was a charm hanging from it, fashioned out of a wooden plank bound with rope. The rope was looped over its surface into a perfectly patterned mesh, giving it a texture that looked much like a bird's feather or a bee's nest at first glance. What is that?
インディアンのお守り
An Indian charm, or that's what it looks like anyway, but I'm not getting a very positive feeling from it. My breaths were coming in short, choppy bursts at this point, but I had to keep working toward my goal. I clenched the charm in my hand, biting my lip and preparing for the worst. Whoa. Someone's here. Somebody's... Who is she? She's very cute. Is this the pillar's crystal? It's beautiful. I feel like warm water streaming out of it and coursing through my body.
マジかよ
Seriously? Honor obtained. Okay, I'm reading the thing again because now I have no idea where to go. We be collecting crystals and shit. Hey, hey. Okay. Gym key. Crowbar. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Do I have to collect all 6 in this chapter? Probably. Why is she slamming her head into the door? Use the crowbar, let's go.
こっちこっちよ
This way, over here, Kishinuma.
待てよ
Hold on, don't go by yourself.
もう少し
We're almost there. We're almost there, everybody. Hey, is this really where it
間違いない
is?
わ
No doubt about it. See it?
お守り
The
が
charm's reacting. But that locker room, same old showers as last time and same old cubbies too. Just as creepy as ever. Yeah,
特にロッカー
those cubbies are particularly creepy. I really hope we don't have to go digging around inside them. Bucket is filled to the brim with a large number of nails, blades, and shards of glass. East Kawaki Middle Class 2-4, Eiji Izumi. Drowned into an attempt to drink from bucket. Drowned in piss. What a way to go. What is it? I don't know, didn't you just hear something?
やだ
God, don't scare me like that. Sorry. What the hell? Time to swim, bitch.
プールか
The old pool.
私はよく
I
覚え
can't
てい
remember
ない
it
け
too
ど
clearly, but
一
didn't
度
I almost
溺れ
drown
た
in here before?
あああんなのは二度と
Yeah, and I really don't want to go through that again, so let's not do any diving this time
私
around,
だって
okay?
近寄りたく
Well, it's
な
not
い
like I want to be here.
おい待てよ
Hey, wait, I told you not to go off by yourself. Rust and mold all around the spigot. East Kawaki Middle Class 2-4, Katsuki Ahsoka. Drowned after leaping into pool. The stone's indicating it's in the water. You serious? How can you possibly know that? Look, the closer I hold it to the water, the stronger it reacts. Yeah, but that water is full of all kinds of debris. There's no way we can get down there safely. I guess not. Didn't we get the key to the pool pump room? Where the hell is that? Guess I can come back here at a later time. Where the hell's the gym? Okay. The charm's reacting to something. It's open, you ready? I feel I've seen this place before. Really? Last time we came here, I don't remember there being a gym. Yeah, I guess you're right. So, what the hell is this? Damn. Looks like... Stop right there, huh? You're going to say something disgusting, weren't you? What do you mean? Doesn't it look like soft serve ice cream to you? That's my sister's favorite food. Oh, so your sister's really into ice cream then? Way too much. She even eats it in the winter. Me, I get cold just watching her. See if there's anything in here I can grab before I do that. Bitch! Kishinuma, look up there. Has to be where the crystal is. I'll see if I can climb it. Huh? Climb it? Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Wait, you don't think I can? I may not look it, but I was an expert tree climber when I was a kid, you know? And the pillar's really solid, see? So this will be a piece of cake. Still though, fine. I can give you a boost on my shoulders if you want. Make it easier to get started. Me on your shoulders? I wasn't sure I liked this idea, and my expression made those misgivings blatantly clear to Kishinuma. What's with the face? She'll be stepping up on my shoulders so you can reach the ledge. Nothing to it, right? Alright. You good? Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Throw her. You know, let's take a little saunter, a little walk. I don't gotta run. Nothing's happening yet. Famous last words. Can I go all the way up? I could have. Got it. I got the crystal.
よし
Yes, alright, come on down. Okay. Kishinuma looked up at me, but quickly diverted his eyes when he realized he could easily see up my skirt.
しかし
Still, nothing from Aiko or Mizuto, huh? I let out a loud shriek, grabbing Kishinuma's attention. Not that it mattered, given our related positions.
どうした
What happened? Oh.
人の手
Human hands, these are human
柱
hands!
の中に
Inside this pillar.
人がたくさん取り
There are a
込ま
lot
れ
of
てい
people
るんだ
trapped inside this pillar. All of a sudden, I was surrounded by body parts with hands and strands of hair comprising the bulk of them. And then from out of the blue, sickeningly cheerful carnival music began blaring over the gym's loudspeakers, volume up so high as to unpleasantly distort the sound. It was almost like an old record playing from a phonograph. Coupled with the corpses now littering my path, the music was even more unsettling than it would have been to begin with. What? I'm sinking! Simply losing my footing as the formerly solid pillar began to break down into a porous, almost sand-like substance. Shinozaki, get down, hurry! Ugh. Kishinuma grabbed into my arm and tried to pull me free from the object, but within a step there was a little girl with black eyes, and she was staring right at us. The sight was unnerving, but he didn't flinch for long. He continued pulling, desperately trying to free me from the becoming part of this pillar's makeup. The hell was that? You okay? Yeah, let's just get out of here now. Oh god, what the hell? This music is driving me crazy. What? It's driving me crazy. Same here. Let's head back into the school. Okay. So what about the crystal? Were you able to get it?
これ
Yeah, here.
さっきの柱の
This
結
is
晶
the
よ
pillar's crystal. Victory obtained. Kisrigai Academy Class 2-9. Just prior to morning homeroom. I entered the classroom, school bag in hand, and beeline directly for Naomi. From the look on her face, she'd been waiting for me.
おはよ
Morning,
おは
Satoshi.
ようナオミ
Good morning, Naomi. How'd it go at Shinazaki's, I
う
mean?
ん
Not good. Naomi shook her
店
head.
長の家に行ってきたら一昨日の夜からいなくなってるってどうしようやっぱり何か起きてるんだ
I did go, but her parents said she must have, hasn't been home since the day before yesterday, so what now? Something is definitely not right. Her voice quivered. No doubt memories of our time in Heavenly Host were resurfacing for her, just as they had been for me. And my news was no better, unfortunately.
よしきも隣の人にも聞いてみたが物音がしなかったから昨日は帰ってきてないんじゃない
Shit, I saw the chat reload. Did everything drop? No, 2 hours? We're still going good. Same story with Yoshiki. According to his neighbor, there hasn't been a single sound coming from his apartment since yesterday, which means he probably never went home last night. God, I don't want to hear that. I'm sick and tired of this. I don't want to lose any more friends. Naomi had her face completely buried in her hands at this point.
よしきの
Damn it, I think you should know
篠崎が天
that
神賞からの
Yoshiki was
訴え
really
が
worried
あ
about
ったみたいな
Shinozaki. He said she was in danger and it had to be
存在しないはずだ
I
し
had to do more with Heavenly Host, but this place shouldn't exist anymore.
どこで何をやっているん
Yoshiki
だ
and Shinozaki, what the hell could you guys have gotten yourselves into? In my worry, I did what I often do when trying to clear my mind and looked out the window, staring into the cloudy sky, as every anime protagonist does. And suddenly there it was again.
なんだ
What is that? There was a solid black spherical object hovering in the sky. You see it too, right, Naomi? Yeah, what is it? Machida, Nakashima, please refrain from looking outside during school hours. Morning homeroom is about to begin. Yeah, let me just not look out of the fucking windows that are right next to me. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Yamazaki, entered the classroom with his usual air of authority. Miss Niwa is out sick today, so third period English will be study hall. Come on, you two, get back to your seats. What are you looking at out there anyway?
先生、あの黒いの見えますか？
Mr. Yamazaki, can't you see it too, that black thing? Okay. Really weird choice of words. What is that? If even the teacher was startled by this, it must be juicy. And so all the other students seemed to think as they began to murmur noisily and get up to see for themselves. Whoa. What? What is that? God. That's creepy. It's a natural disaster. You think the big one's coming? Now, everybody, calm down. Panicking will do us no good. Mr. Yamazaki, I say we end class early. Don't be absurd. If there's an emergency, we'll get a call about it. And if that happens, then school's dismissed. Then you may go. Right now, the best thing to do is return to your seats. And girls, please don't stand at your desks. The boys can see everything. Shut the fuck up. You pervs. Exactly. Come on, seriously? Naomi and I looked at one another in the eye. We were both thinking the same thing. Notice how they didn't say eyes? Because she only has one? Lamau, no! Satoshi, I don't like this. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about it myself. There's chills in the air. It's exactly the same as Heavenly Host. In your seats, that means you. After classes ended, we took a trip to Polonia Academy High School. We needed something to go on, some kind of clue, anything at all really, so we just started asking around. Eventually we encountered a girl who was crying profusely about some friends of hers who'd gone missing. They all just disappeared and... Mio, right? Were you friends with Nahu Sanoki and Aiko Niwa? Yeah, Saika and I were both really close with them, and they'd always tease us. I'm sorry. The entire time Mio spoke with us, she was trying to rub the tears from her eyes, and each time she attempted it, it made her ponytail twitch. What's going on anyway? Where'd they all go? And what's that black thing? We'd pledged after our escape not to burden others unnecessarily with information about Heavenly Host, feeling that most people were simply better off not knowing. If you're looking for info about Niwa and the others, then something scary must be going on, right? Well, I don't need any details. I know I wouldn't be any help even if you told me, but please. Please save them, from whatever it is. She's actually grabbing my shirt now, and the tears are pouring from her eyes all over again. Whatever they are, they're probably in a lot of pain. Aiko Niwa, the girl we met Makina Shinazaki's apartment. She'd seemed calm and confident, even a little full of herself, but somewhere deep down I felt there was a chink in her armor, and I think Naomi had felt it too. To be honest, even if we're not exactly sure what's going on, but if we figure anything out, we'll make a point to come back and let you know. Mio rubbed her eyes again, her ponytail perking up once more, and looked up at us with big wet saucers. Out of options, we elected to retry the Sachiko and Ever After ritual. That was our method of ingress into Heavenly Hosts last time, after all. With Proxydol in hand and my bag of supplies at the ready, two of us yanked our arms back as hard as we could, splitting the paper in two, so that we each held a piece. It's no use, it really isn't working anymore. Yeah. Looks like the curse of Heavenly Host has been cleared after all. Seems like it, with no Sachiko anymore, the whole school should have been totally destroyed. And I bought a mountain of water and calorie biscuits to bring with us. I patted my bag as if demonstrating to Naomi how much was in it. It should have been fairly obvious though, as the bag itself was practically bursting at the seams. Helicopters flew by overhead, no doubt in response to the mysterious black orb that had appeared in our sky. We watched the flurry of activity above us as we glumly left Polonia Academy High School, no closer to answers than we were before. So I finally can watch stream properly. What happened to Naomi's eye? Oh, okay. So, in the last, I think like chapter 2 or chapter 3, Naomi was looking at the blackened out pictures of the people who died, and she was looking at Seiko's picture. And you know, it erased their faces because they no longer exist in this timeline, or at least in this new timeline that they're in. She saw like letters that were etched into the black void of where Seiko's face used to be, and she held it up to her eye to get a closer look, and letters that spelled out Sachi and literally jumped out of the phone and ingrained itself onto her eye. And so, you know, she showed the Miss Kuon, and Miss Kuon, who knows all about spirits and shit, was like, oh shit, here, use these eye drops, cover your eye, and, you know, don't fuck with it. So that's what's happening now. Sachi, who we found out in this chapter, is the unborn twin of Sachiko, and she's now the new Sachiko of Heavenly Host, and she is, you know, much more stronger than Sachiko, and she's like making the Nirvana freak the fuck out. The Nirvana being where Heavenly Host is standing. So yeah. Naomi's a pirate now, and has Sachi written in her eye. Glancing over at Naomi, I saw the sour expression on her face and tried to imagine why she didn't want to go back home. It wasn't hard to think of numerous reasons. Hey Naomi, you're going to stay with Miss Niwa again tonight? Yeah. Okay, well, you look like you would you stop by my house again first? My mom and Yuka too, of course, seem to have really taken a liking to you. Are you sure you don't mind? Her expression instantly measurably brightened. I don't mind at all. In fact, I'd appreciate it. Yuka could stand some cheering up herself. Thank you. We shifted direction slightly and began the relatively short foot trek to my house. It was an ordinary, rather pleasant walk for a while until Naomi caught sight of her mother turning the corner up ahead. At the time, I didn't realize that's who it was. She was clasping the arm of a young man sporting a shaved head and a construction outfit with some sort of insignia emblazoned on the back of his uniform. Yukaza. Mom. She was clearly very close to this man, cuddling up to him as they walked, pulling his arm into her bosom, and even sneaking a few kisses before the pair disappeared down an alleyway. What's wrong, Naomi? It's nothing at all. Her voice had gone up a full octave as she said this. Clearly, something was indeed bothering her, but I had no way to know what it was in the moment, and could only take her at her word. Her word was by all appearances that everything was fine. She more or less closed herself off, outwardly pretending not to have seen a thing. God, this chapter's long as hell. As we drew closer to my house, we slowly began to see a strange light illuminating the area around it. And that area was different than what it had looked like this morning, to say the least. There was now a bamboo wall surrounding my home, and most notably, we now had a hot spring. Girl, your home's a hotel. Huh? What words are there for situations like this? Flummoxed, maybe? This wasn't here this morning. What the hell is Mochida Springs? Get fucked. Calm down, Satoshi. Let's go inside and see. Immediately upon opening my front door, however, we were greeted by a sign reading, "This way to the natural springs." Sounds like fan service incoming. Let's go. They're children. Never mind. Let's not go. The Ministry of Defense plans to issue a statement at 1800 hours regarding the massive black orb that's appeared in the skies over Tokyo. We entered the dressing room, only to find Yuka naked. I want to shut off this game. Let's leave right away and never look back. Yeah. No! Oh, welcome home, big brother Naomi. The water's great. Yuka was holding a toy goldfish, a towel, and a small beach ball in her hands. What are you doing? That's not the question I should have asked, but I was in too much of a shock for my words to come out the way I meant them to. And Yuka didn't seem to mind. She just smiled back at me, as joyful as I'd ever seen her. Come on, it's amazing. I know we're about to see the fucking teacher out there naked with our mom or something. Please, I can't do this. Grabbing one of each of our hands, she slid open the glass door in the back and led us into Mochida Springs proper. We'd just been hearing so much about it. Oh no, that's our friend. Hey bro, gotta say this one is a sweet soak. Who? There was another girl already soaking in the springs, a young girl around Yuka's age, sporting a stylish hairdo. Don't tell me you've never met her before. She's a friend from class. Her name's Satsuki Mizuhara, the one we met in the fan service game. Nice to meet you, bro.
見ないでよね。
Now you be sure to keep your eyes up high, okay? Not that I expect you to be turned on by these raisins of mine.
プルプルプル
I hate it here.
なんだそりゃ。ってこら
What the hell? Hey, stop jiggling them. It was official. Nothing made any sense anymore. What the hell is going on around here? Hang in there, Satoshi. Naomi had grabbed hold of my shoulders as if to keep me upright in case I'd suddenly decide to faint, which in all things considered was probably a sensible precaution. Can we go back to Heavenly Host? I knew it! I fucking knew it. I told you the teacher would be out there naked with my mom or something. Time to lower the brightness. No, I can't lower the brightness. I can't see. What am I looking at? You're looking at Mochita, a high schooler, completely clothed and appropriate. And you, not the teacher, and you are an adult, are looking at another adult, 24 years old, in only a towel. So, no, on my phone. Oh. Stop watching. You should stop watching me at work. This is a bad idea. I know I only stream when you work, so I know it sucks. I'll stream on, like, the nights that I have off from work, but I do not have off of work tonight, sadly. I've got work tonight, and I got work tomorrow night. I usually don't work Tuesdays, but my whole schedule kind of changed this whole month. Since I'm a lead at where I am, which basically means I'm a boss of a team, my schedule's up to change whenever, because, you know, people call out, people go on vacation, and since I never leave my house and only go here and work, they are like, oh, hey, you're free all the time. So yeah. There's, like, I'm, like, the third in command, so there's regular associates who I am in charge of. I'm, like, the lead customer sales associate, so I'm in charge of my whole team. I'm the first one they come to with, like, problems and, like, you know, if they need help or anything, and I'm trained in every part of our location and our store. So I know, you know, how to do everything, and not to brag, but I'd like to think I'm a really good worker. I pretty much suck ass to all the managers, but I'm a really good worker. I do things that are not expected of me, and I go above and beyond. That's how I got lead in the first place. They were like, you're an amazing worker, you should do this interview, so, you know, you can be, you know, in charge. And I was like, okay, being a lead is training to, become a team supervisor, which there's more responsibilities with that. Basically, I'll be still in charge of my whole team, but I'll also be in charge of, like, money now, which, you know, is a step up. Then, after being a year in, being a team supervisor, I think I can move up to management, but we'll see. I'm, like, a technical third command manager, but not. I have a title saying I'm higher than regular associates, but I'm not really a manager yet. But, yeah, so I'm pretty much there all the time. I work full-time, overnight, and I'm in charge of a team. So, life is life. Like, I was talking to my coworkers, I was like, even though, you know, I only come here and go home, I'm still working when I'm at home, because I told them all about, you know, the KMB and all that shit, and I was like, charity events and this and streaming and collabs, like, I'm working even when I'm not working. And you might think, oh, playing video games, so fun. It is, but, you know, ever since I started streaming, and, like, I took that 4-month break because I really needed it, because playing video games on streaming now feels more like a job and is no longer relaxing to me, because I feel like, you know, I have to, you know, be, you know, energetic and whatever for an audience. It doesn't suck. I enjoy doing this, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I do really just want to play a game and chill, and I really can't do that with story games anymore, which are, like, my main thing, which I love. You know, like RPGs, stuff like that. I really can't relax and just play those on my own anymore because I could be making content out of it. And it's not like one day I want to be famous. I mean, like, every person wants, not every person, but most people, you know, they want to have recognition to their name, and I want that too, but, you know, this is something I do for fun, and I enjoy it very much. But, you know, sometimes playing a game for an audience feels like work. Precisely how I am with my single-player games. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, now that you've been streaming, you're like, oh, I can't relax and just play this game on my own. I could be streaming this and having fun, but whatever. It's no longer as relaxing as it used to be. Because, you know, you think I want to be sitting here for nearly 2.5 hours, you know, reading? Fuck no. But do I enjoy it? Yes, to an extent. I do like it. It's not bad. But sometimes video games aren't relaxing anymore. That's why I've been, ever since I got the VR, I've been asking, you know, you guys to hang out more, you know, whenever we're not busy. Because, oh my god, as fun as VR chat is with VR now, it is not fun alone. Could play it, but it's neat to have people watch you enjoy your experience through them. Yeah, exactly. So I'm definitely going to ask you guys to hang out a lot more since I have my VR now, because playing VR chat alone, so fucking boring. It's like I sit there for a few minutes and I'm like, what do I do now? It's so much more fun with friends. Because it's literally the social game for introvert people. Anyway, back to Naked Teacher. Isn't this wonderful? Miss Huon? It's good for your health, plus sulfur springs help ward off evil spirits, so it's a win-win. I asked them to have everything built by noon, and as you can see, they delivered. My company's construction division is quite resourceful, wouldn't you say? Girl, don't you specialize in fucking spirits and shit? Why do you have a construction division? How could you do something like this without my permission first? I pointed my finger at her in an accusatory manner, as was the style at the time. I know his mom is about to come in and be like, why does she need your permission? It's my house. And she's gonna be in a fucking towel too. Well, no, welcome home, Satoshi. Yup, I fucking called it. I just fucking called it. As soon as I press X, Satoshi's mother. Oh, thanks for having me. Hope I'm not intruding. Suddenly I found myself shuddering down to my core as my mom appeared before us wearing nothing but a bath towel. Satoshi's mom has got it going on. She's all I want. Mom. Her skin was bright pink and she seemed to be in very high spirits. By the looks of things, she was in the spring herself until just moments before we arrived, when she'd suddenly, evidently stepped out to the kitchen to get a very large number of beverages. If you're going back to the house to get drinks, shouldn't you at least wipe yourself down first? You're sopping wet. Yeah, sure. Anyway, everybody grab a drink. Yay. Yay. You're the best, Yuka Mom. Yuka and Satsuki were also in very high spirits. Oh. As was Miss Huon. Hey, what do you say we take a group photo? A commemoration of the establishment of Mochida Springs. Hey, everybody, line up. Yeah, just like that. Now say cheese. Cheese. Jesus. Cheese. Where's his mom? I want to see his mom. Gay person yells at computer screen to see naked mom in towel. Please. Okay, I do really like the art though. And Miss Huon does look age appropriate. Why the fuck is Mochida the same height as her? I don't like that. Naomi and I were forced into frame as well. Like it or not, we were now a party to this madness. Naomi looks so happy. Show us the MILF. Show us the MILF. Naomi looks amazing. Naomi looks so happy. I have not seen her this happy since the like first opening seconds of the game, of the first game. Our eyes were basically pinpricks at this point. None of this seemed even remotely real, and neither Naomi nor I had any idea to react to it. I took a drink my mom handed me without even checking what it was. I chugged down a few gulps. I was thirstier than I thought, apparently. What flavor is this? There's a white, thick liquid. The urge to get up and walk away right now is strong. Cease. Inside the milk bottle I was given, it had a faint tint to it when viewed under the right light. but like the flavor, I couldn't quite identify it.
この色
This color, is this fruit flavored milk? I turned the bottle to read the label. Apparently apparently it was Niwa flavored.
先生
Miss Cohen, I can't thank you enough for building this lovely hot spring on our property.
もういつでも入りに来てくださいね
You're welcome here anytime you'd like. Here, it's a spare key to the house. No!
あらありが
Oh
とうござ
my,
います
Mrs. Mochida, I don't know what to say.
母さん
We're not talking about it.
でも
Are you certain it's alright for me to have this?
持田の湯を
This is
作っ
the
てくださ
real
ったのは
horror.
そうなんです
Yeah.
年間フリーパス
There wouldn't be a Mochida Springs if it weren't for you, after all. As far as I'm concerned, you got 1 year free pass. Mom! That night, I found myself tossing and turning in my futon. I just couldn't get this to sleep for the life of me, so I tossed the covers aside and got up. Might as well go for a dip. This had been the craziest day I could recall, in this world anyway. After all the commotion had died down, and our many guests had departed, Dad had come home, and predictably was in the springs right away, with a carafe of his favorite sake. Let me see the father. Let me see the DILF! I had a hard time justifying Miss Kuon's arbitrary actions, not to mention my family's utter willingness to accept them. Well, honestly, if someone built a whole hot spring in my backyard, I wouldn't say shit. I'd just be like, thank you, goodbye. It is now time to take a dip. Because, oh my god, I don't know about y'all, but a nice bubble bath. Beautiful. Yo, free hot tub for me? Exactly. Give me. Like a hot tub or like a nice hot shower, a nice hot bubble bath. You will not see me for hours. And oh my god, I really want that rich life where like I have that like really nice big like hot tub bathtub, or like one of those big bathtubs I can just lay down in, and it has like that board on top, and I could just put like food on there, you know, have a nice charcuterie. I'd kick everyone out though. Yeah, exactly. I'd have a nice charcuterie spread on top of the board, on top of the bubble bath, you know, have a glass of wine. I don't drink, but I'd have a glass of, you know, whatever, and a glass of juice, and have a nice charcuterie in front of me, and, you know, maybe a flat screen TV. Who knows? I want that bougie, rich bathroom. I wish I had that, but I don't. But, you know, I'm grateful for what I have, and, you know, I make good money, as I said, lead of a store, so I make more than regular associates. I think they make like $16.30, and I make 18 something as a lead, and because I work overnights get $1 more because, you know, the overnights are like an inconvenience to people because, you know, we're up when the whole world's asleep and we should be sleeping, but whatever. So I make like 19, almost $20 an hour, and I work full time, so I get like 2,100 every month. And, you know, I pretty much have all I need, but I am an expensive bitch, so I do spend my money very easily, but I've been trying to stay over 1,000 always right now. Right now, I think I have like 1,100. I only spent like, the last time I got paid was last Friday, so a few days ago, and I get paid every Friday. So I make pretty good money. So I've been staying over 1,000. I easily made back the money that I dropped on the VR stuff pretty much within 2 weeks. So it was really good. Anyway, bathtub, charcuterie board, juice. I want a rich bathroom, big ass shower, with like a sauna shower. The life I would live if I was, fucking loaded, but I'm not. I'm loaded for my age, I guess, with my job, but that's about it. I'm not like loaded as I'd like to be, Some people say money don't bring you happiness. Bitch, money could buy me the life I want. Please. Don't tell me money won't bring me happiness. Cause again, a big bathtub, charcuterie board, juice. I require the dosh. Exactly. The rest of my family was all still sleeping, so the house was dead silent. I took off my clothes in the dressing room and slid open the glass door, and there, sitting on the edge of the spring, completely uncovered, was Miss Kuon. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't like a sexy moment. She looks anemic. Oh, girl, are you okay? My face instantly turned bright red. She was a fairly attractive woman after all, so being alone with her like this was kind of exciting. Mochida! Though looking at her right now, entirely exposed as she was, revealed to me that this sharp, shapely woman wasn't quite as shapely as I'd assumed. Her body was abnormally, worryingly thin. She was the definition of gaunt, looking every bit the part of an infirmed elderly woman from the neck down. And I could have sworn I caught a slight glint from the corners of her eyes. She didn't seem to notice me, so I was half tempted to slide the door closed and pretend none of this had ever happened, but no, I had to complain. Miss Kuon? Oh, Satoshi. Despite the fact that I was a much younger man, and her student no less, she made absolutely no effort to hide her nakedness. In fact, she actually seemed a little excited to be seen this way. Why are you in our bath at this hour? Sorry, did I wake you? No. That's not what I... Never mind, where's Naomi? She's sleeping soundly at home. I called her family again today, and her mother seems to have calmed down quite a bit. That's good to hear. I was legitimately relieved, but I was also having trouble concentrating on the conversation. It took every ounce of focus I had to avert my eyes from the things I knew I shouldn't be staring at. Could you cover yourself, Miss Kuon? Oh dear, my apologies. She immediately got up from her spot and dunked herself in the water up to her neck. Due to its mineral content, this was a very effective means of at least partially obscuring her body. What about you? Aren't you cold just standing there like that? You should get in as well. Huh? I panicked at the realization that I too was completely naked right now. I covered myself with my hands and could feel the blood rushing to my face, turning me what I was quite certain must have been an incredible shade of red. Recovering as best as I could from that embarrassment, I stepped into the water, choosing my spot carefully so as to put some distance between myself and Miss Kuon. Were you crying just now, Miss Kuon? Huh? I just had this strange feeling that you were. If not, then I'm sorry to ask such a weird question. Actually, I was pondering, thinking about how nice it would be if time just stopped. Miss Kuon, why are you doing all this? Building a hot spring in a student's house, hiring private bodyguards to do your bidding? None of it makes any sense. It's all just so weird. It's making it hard for me to sleep. Are you asking about those things specifically, or do you want to know more about who I am? Both would be nice, I thought. If you're asking about those things specifically, the answer is because I want to protect others. Protect others from what? And if you're asking about who I am, didn't I already go over that with you kids at the start of the year? Well, I was previously but a humble civil servant for a certain large corporation, but then worked my way up to CEO and realized I could make my dream of becoming a teacher a reality. So she's a CEO then. I guess that explains how she's able to afford all this crazy stuff.
それじゃあ先生
Does your
の
corporation produce the fruit milk I was drinking earlier too? The label said it was Niwa flavored, which I might add is kind of a... Yes, that's one of our products. I made it for kids like Yuka who can't decide whether they want yogurt, plain milk, fruit milk, or coffee milk. Now they don't have to decide. They can enjoy every flavor at once.
はあ、なるほど。
Oh, okay. Now, is that enough information to state your curiosity?
先生の考え方って
Oh, thank
理
God.
にかなってて正しいのかもしれないけど、
She did it to help the kids.
それが前
I can understand where Miss Kuon is coming from, I guess, but her approach is just way too haphazard. Her ideas are well-intentioned, but go far beyond all notions of good sense. I scratched my head. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about your curry. My curry? I was just thinking about your put... I can't say that. I can't say that. She seemed genuinely confused. I guess to her, the idea of feeding me pre-chewed curry was just another stroke of brilliance, maybe. Not at all something that might keep a poor high school boy like myself up at night.
にしても
Actually, how old is Miss Kwan anyway?
先生
I really wanted to know, but couldn't bring myself to ask something so rude of a lady, even if I'm sure she wouldn't have minded. The more I thought about it, though, the more intrigued I was by this enigma. I began shiftily turning my gaze toward her in short intervals, examining her body for clues. Well, she said she was 24. Why, Moon? Anyway. Her face had the texture and hue of a woman in her early 20s. But her body was another story. All of her skin was as smooth and beautifully toned as that to her face, but there was so little behind it, ribs fully exposed in every detail. Maybe she has an eating disorder, and that's sad. Even down toward her abdomen, I could make out round indentions where her internal organs were practically jetting out. There was no muscle, no fat, just skin and bones, literally. How the hell she hold herself up? If she got big-ass boobs, and, you know, I as a non-boob haver, and have had all my friends explain to me how boobs work, boobs fucking weigh you down the bigger they are. So if she got big-ass boobs, and a tiny-ass, frail-ass, bony-ass body, how the hell is she holding herself up? Her proportions just didn't match up with one another. She was like a construct built out of spare parts. I felt almost as if this person soaking before me weren't even entirely human. Miss Cohen suddenly let out a mischievous giggle. Crap, did she catch me staring? What is it? I was just reminiscing about my first day as assistant teacher for your class. I'll never forget it for as long as I live. My memory there was obviously a lot different from hers. Kuon Niwa wasn't even a part of it. The TA who showed up that day in my mind was and always would be Yui Shishido. I can still vividly remember her tripping on the step up to the teacher's desk and tearing her skirt. She had to hold the rear of it together with a safety pin for the entire day. And even though we are now living in a different reality, a world without Miss Yui Shinohara Suzumoto Morishige, we had no memories of the alternate events from this existence. What? Her remembering stuff, or me asking how she's holding herself up with those big-ass boobs? Those are at least either a double C or a D, at least. Don't ask how I know. As a gay, most of my friends are outwardly female-looking. So I've had an earful of many feminine problems, and you know, being yelled at. No, just them casually reminiscing their past teacher just tripping and ripping her skirt. Yeah. Huh? If that is their old teacher they were talking about. Yeah, I believe so. What is this? Chat, is this real? It's a sweet moment and all, and the art's really pretty, but she is, we don't know if actually 24, telling an actual, like, sophomore in high school that she loves them. I love you. Excuse me? I'm in love, Satoshi. My mind went completely blank. My eyes were swimming in my head, and I couldn't even see straight from the heat of the water. I had to have misunderstood her. With what? Miss Kuon smiled widely, and her cheeks turned a rosy red hue, but only for a split second, then she was back to looking wistful again. Pangs of undue guilt and dread began to well up inside of me. I knew what the next word out of her mouth was going to be. You. Girl, Miss Woman, Person. Miss Kuon was almost like a mass of innocence as she spoke that single word. Her eyes looked onto mine and froze them solid. I couldn't look away. Come on, stop messing me. When you're done with your soak, please go straight home, okay? Also, you're very close. I was dumbfounded. I immediately and very quickly got out of the bath and headed for the dressing room. This was all just too weird. I looked back at Miss Kuon, and unsurprisingly, she seemed almost deflated. She was looking down at the water, in a state of utter dejection. I turned to face her, still feeling a strange mix of guilt and awkwardness, but allowing the guilt to dominate me for a moment. Miss Kuon? I'm not messing with you. After saying this, she closed her eyes and turned bright red, and I was pretty sure it wasn't from the heat. Despite her physique, she seemed like a schoolgirl in that moment. I began to waver in my convictions. I felt like I had to justify not returning her sentiment. But I don't know anything about you. She twitched a little at this. Had I gone too far? Was I supposed to know more about her in this reality than I actually did? After the longest few seconds in recent memory, her head drooped, and a look of absolute sadness washed over her face. I'd never seen her like this before. Crap. I didn't mean to hurt her. She had to have known that. But what she didn't know, and what I couldn't really explain, was that I'd only been a part of this reality for a very, very short time now, so I genuinely didn't know anything about her. I tried to think of a way to convey this to her, but my mind kept drawing blanks. It was all just too absurd, too fantastical, too implausible. Miss Kuon, Oh, it's alright. I'm sorry to have sprung that on you. She slowly turned her back to me. Part of me was relieved by her acceptance, I guess, but another part of me was still absolutely riddled with guilt. There was a moment of silence, and then Miss Kuon's white waterproof wristwatch broke it with a sudden loud beep. All the sadness in her expression gave way to surprise, as the numbers on the watches displayed, which I realized now hadn't changed the whole time, began counting down. It felt almost as if I'd been saved by the bell, so to speak, and forced a small laugh, hoping that this interruption might help move the topic away from me. Miss Kuon, what kind of watch is that? Is it measuring something? She smiled. It's part of my research. This timer had stopped, but it's on the move again now. A timer? Oh, is this research for your company? It is. There was something about this smile of hers that was strangely haunting. It would come to leave a lasting impression on me. Well, I think it's about time to head home. I took the day off today, but rest assured I'll be back at school tomorrow. See you then. Miss Kuon? I just want to say thanks to you. Naomi and Yuka seem a lot happier now. I'm so glad. I think the same can be said for me, Yoshiki, and Shinozaki, so thank you. Thank you for healing my friends' wounds in this strange new world, is what I was trying to convey, and somewhere deep down I think the sentiment got through. I'm pleased to hear you say that, and I want to thank you as well, Satoshi. With that, she slowly and meticulously waded her way to the edge of the spring. Whoopsie daisy. At which point she stepped out of the water directly in front of me. You really need to cover yourself, please. Oh, I'm sorry. What? And now we're just back here. Why? Let me look at the damn tutorial again, because that took way too long. Oh, thank God I could see again. Okay, we gotta go back in the gym. Where the pillar of the 6 demons previously stood, there is now just a massive hole. A warm wind blows up from deep within. Plank of wood seems like it could come in handy. Got a lot of shit. Honor, justice, victory. There's 3 more. Doors affixed to the wall. Hello? Let me just phase to the wall real quick. Let me go. That's to there. Yes. Such a long section. Okay. Where am I going now? Okay. The gap is too wide to jump. There's gotta be something we can use to cross it, though. I wonder if this key will work. Yes, it fits. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. That sound. Okay, the pool water should be drained now. Let's check it out. Oh? What the hell is this? The pool of water hasn't drained. Instead, it was frozen. Wow, but how did this happen? God, seriously, just wait for me. Damn it, I swear. Whoa. Ow. Serious, don't just... Ah. What? What's wrong? Look. The center of the frozen pool was lit up, well, with a large pink mass visible beneath the surrounding ice. It was impossible to tell exactly what this mass was, however, through the cloudiness of the frozen, muddied water. What is it? I don't know, a jellyfish? Or an octopus, maybe? Not that that would make any sense.
お守りはここを指してい
This
る
is
わ
where the charm is directing us, though. See? What the?
嫌な予感がす
I
る
got a
ぜ
bad feeling about this. Let's get out of here, Shinozaki. Shinozaki, can you swim? My feet can't quite. What was that?
出る場合
Who
か
cares? Just swim over to me.
どうした
What's wrong? Something touched me. There's something in the water.
大丈夫だから
It's going to be alright. Grab onto my shoulders and don't panic. If you apply too much pressure, we'll both drown. Okay.
ったく
God, I'm just glad she learned to swim after almost drowning here before.
なんだ
What's going on? I'm not getting any closer. Are you fucking joking? Bursting from the center of the pool, there were now large pink tendrils of flesh flailing about, each one stained literally with blood. God damn, like something out of a nightmare. I began to tremble at the sight of this bizarre monstrosity, though it probably had more to do with the fact that we were both now being pulled to the center of the pool by a sudden water current. You gotta be fucking kidding me. The Octosi. Go, go, go. Go. Oh, we almost got Octoseed. Nope, nope, she got Octoseed. Oh, bitch. He's honestly, Ayumi deserved this. Just throwing her around like a fucking doll. Shinozaki, damn it, let her go. God damn it. For a moment, all seemed lost. Then, all at once, there was a flash, a brief shing, and the unmistakable squelch of metal slicing through me, and the octopus arm was severed. Ugh. An ear-piercing sound echoed through the entire fenced-in area, and the whole atmosphere suddenly changed. The water reverted to its normal muddy color, with the light rain and the wind suddenly etching their usual patterns across the muck. What just happened? Shinozaki, hey, are you okay? I'm still alive, so I'm fine. Huh, could have fooled me. It's clearly not fine, but Kishinuma's nervous laugh had a certain reassuring quality to it. Me too. At the poolside stood a strangely dressed girl brandishing an enormous scythe. Sup, bitch? There's nothing fine about either of you. Everything you're doing in here is reckless and foolish. I hope you're at least learning your lesson. You. Who are... Pleased to meet you, Ayumi Shinozaki. My name is Magari Mizuki. I'm an, executive officer in the Martubas, and I just saved your life, luckily enough. You're the one who saved us? Thank you. Martubas, you're referring to a secret society that call themselves Martubas Tomb? I didn't realize it actually existed, so what's your involvement here? How do you know about us? We're supposed to be a secret society. Yeah, well, Shinozaki's an expert on old urban legends and stuff. Not much she doesn't know. Magari glared at Kishinuma for a moment with an ice-cold expression. You groped my boobs, you bastard. Once I kill Mizuto, you're next. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I didn't grope a damn thing. Don't listen to her, Shinozaki. I mean, look, I'm sorry I latched onto you, but I needed to come here in order to protect her no matter what. You're wasting your time protecting someone like her. What? The hell gives you the right to say that? Megari ignored Kishinuma's question completely and turned her attention to me. You weren't able to obtain the Book of Shadows here, were you? I was assured you had the ability to return to the Nirvana back into the book, so I've been helping you out from behind the scenes. What? You have? This revelation seemed to instantly calm Kishinuma's rage. You didn't help us with the fucking phantoms that killed us. She ain't wrong though. Yeah. I don't have it, but that's because I was tricked. You don't have the book. The means are irrelevant. All I care about in the end, all I care about is the end, and you've failed miserably. You've wasted my time. You're completely worthless. So is this one of the crystals of the 6 demons? Is it? It's blue, so that would make it the Sephira of Mercy. So you want to know who I am, do you? Yeah. Well then, once again, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm your enemy. Megari took the glowing stone and attached it to her necklace. Hey! If you keep on following that fucking Yagura Mizuto's orders, make sure you're prepared to die. I'll be taking this. Wait! You see all those red letters everywhere? You have no idea how big a curse you're messing with here, so don't stir up the Nirvana any more than you already have. Curse? What are you talking about? Please give it back. She said get fucked. That bitch. It was really bad. What do we do now? Whatever we do, we have to catch her or we can't get home, Shizaki. Stay indoors, I'll be back. Hey, Kishinuma, I'm going with you. Oh my god, where'd he go? Let's look back at the walkthrough. Okay. I haven't seen any trace of Aiko or Mizuto either. That door really scares me. Huh? Yo, it's Pyramid Head. It was the enormous man I'd seen before passing out when I first arrived here in the new heavenly host. The giant who stood before me wore a steel helmet and was splattered with blood all over his body. He swung his giant axe at me. Its blade alone was easily the size of a human body. Get up, bitch! I dodged a swing, but the floor of the school where it struck was utterly destroyed on impact. If that thing had hit me, there'd be no chance of survival. Run away. Survive the attack for 60 seconds. I thought this was gonna be hard. easy. God, this is the longest minute of my life. Are you done? Dumb bitch. Oh! Oh. Okay, I didn't die. Why he kinda... No. Yes, but no. What's happening? Kishinuma, where are you? I hate this. Miss Mizuto. Hey, hard at work, huh? I can't take this anymore. I got separated from my friend and all I want to do is go home. Man, your endurance is shit, isn't it? You don't have to talk to me like that, you know. Yeah, there are only 2 pillars left, right? Each time you break the seal on one of them, I can feel it. I can feel the Nirvana's energy wavering. That's why I know you're hard at work and doing your best. I'm joking! Sure. A sudden and, unambiguously genuine compliment like that from Mizuto, of all people, reassured me more than it probably should have. I began to get misty-eyed. One of them was taken by a girl named Magari, though. Magari Mizuki, huh? Wasn't the creepy guy in Book of Shadows last name Mizuki? The one that, wanted to be Yuka's big brother? And then tortured her? Wasn't his last name Mizuki? Things haven't been going as planned for her, so I'll bet she's pissed as hell right now. I wouldn't worry too much though, she's after the same thing we are, and so she'll show up again and try to get the other crystals. When she does, we can nab the one she took. Okay. So I just keep on going, I guess. I'm in what looks to be the core of this school, so I'm gonna do a little digging on my own. Trust me, we'll find each other, and when we do, we'll get the hell out of here together. Alright, I'll do the best I can. That's a good girl. Except Mizuto was actually talking to me from back home. He was standing on top of a jungle gym during the entire conversation, to be exact. He was letting me do the dirty work while he used his Ever Afterstones to jump back to the real world on his own. There was no way I could have known that, though I'd resolved to just soldier onward and unlock the remaining pillars, truly believing that Mizuto would swoop in and save me in the end. Well, we'll fight our way back to reality together, Ayumi. As he stared intently at the black sphere in his hand, a creepy smile spread across Mizuto's lips. In his hand, he held a thick, black, hard-bound tome that bore a striking resemblance to the Book of Shadows. Heh, I would have guessed the old man's manuscript could come in handy in a place like this. If there's no Book of Shadows in there, I'll just make my own. Fucking asshole. Chapter 4, Pillars of the Six Demons, to be continued. It took me 3 hours. Yes. God damn. 3 hours. And looking at a walkthrough for a little bit. That took so much longer than expected. Anyway, thank you all for joining me for Chapter 4, Episode 5 of this run-through of Corpse Party Blood Drive. I'm enjoying the story so far. It's pretty good. This whole chapter was full of fan service moments, but lots of lore drops about certain characters. Very happy about that. Did not get to see MILF Mom and Towel or DILF Dad and Towel. Very sad about that. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for joining me for Corpse Party Blood Drive Chapter 4, Pillars of the Six Demons. I will probably be back tomorrow morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. And we'll do this all over again, but with Chapter 5. This game is nowhere near done. We're barely in the middle of it. Actually, no, we are in the middle of it. Chapter 5, and after that, there's 6 more chapters, but there's still the extra chapters as well that we'll be doing in a separate video once I'm done with the whole game. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. If you're watching the VOD now that you didn't catch a stream, thank you so much for watching the VOD. You know, it helps boost it, and you know, I'm glad you're enjoying it to even watch the VOD. And for those watching on YouTube, hi YouTube. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Goodbye.